Hi, so this is Greensleeves. This is from my Easy Classical Guitar Pieces. It's a new ebook from thisisclassicalguitar.com. And there's about 15 pieces in the book, and the book includes a notation-only version and a notation plus tab version for those who want it. It also has left-hand fingerings and these online video lessons to help you out. So Greensleeves is the one piece in the book that isn't from like an authentic guitar composer or lute composer of the era. It's the one piece I kind of threw in there just for the fact that people probably really like having this piece in there. It's a very popular melody. And I also wanted to make a version that was really nice and easy, mainly just the melody and some bass notes. And that's pretty much it. There are a few chords in there, but they're pretty easy first position chords. So what I'll do is I'll play you the piece, and then we'll do a little lesson together on the piece just to know how to approach it. So I think the very first thing you should do is just grab the melody and play the melody on its own. Because it's such a well-known tune, you definitely want to make sure that everyone hears that melody clearly. Okay, so the melody is just the notes with stems going up. Just play the upper note for the melody. So you really want to make sure you can play that melody clearly and melodically, like the human voice would sing it. So just really connected, very legato. When you add in the bass notes, there's a couple of complications in terms of fingering, but really it's not that much, that's not that hard. Most of the bass strings are open. There's a few basic chord shapes like C that you need to know, and you need to know the G chord shape, and then some of the A minor and E major. But for the majority of them, it's the A minor chord. The piece is in A minor, so keep that really clearly in mind. Yep, that's C shape, and that's about it. So then you're just combining the chords and the melody together, and from there, you'll hopefully be right on track. Let me just make sure it's focused. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is left-hand fingering. Just give my left-hand fingering a chance because I think it's really important that you do. Like here, you need to use the fourth finger on the D so you can reach the third finger down to the C. So it's going to be lots of fourth finger around. And then because of sometimes you're holding on to notes, you're going to have to use a different finger to play the pickup. Then 4 because 3 needs to be used. F sharp, very important. And then the C chord, there's not much getting around that. So the left-hand fingering is pretty straightforward. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just follow it, trust me a little bit, and then if you want to alter it a little bit after giving my fingerings a try, that's fine, but I recommend you use them. Right-hand fingering, mainly you're just going to be alternating the fingers, right? So the majority of this piece, you can probably alternate I and M. So for example, I am, 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 I. So like that whole first phrase, I just alternated I am, just I am the whole time. Now in a few places you might want to use the A finger, like well you have to do in the chords. When you do this chord, you're going to do thumb, I, M, A, and then maybe repeat the A finger, A, M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I. So essentially you're just always alternating, and then sometimes throwing in the A finger when you repeat chords, just so you don't have to repeat fingers too much. But it's pretty straightforward, just alternate those fingers. I can't stress that enough. So I hope you enjoyed that. There's 15 pieces in the book, and I'll be doing little lessons on every single one, so you can hear the piece, and then you can practice the piece. And there's 15 pieces, all easy classical guitar pieces that are in like the first position of the guitar, mainly first position. There's a couple in second position. But pretty manageable pieces, so great for gigs and great for just performances or just hanging around and sight reading, or if you're a beginner student, great pieces for you to just work on that are uncomplicated, but still very pleasant and enjoyable. Thanks very much.